Jon Jones is returning back to the UFC. In an interview with ESPN, Jones explained why he's coming back.
I was retired. I felt like I was at a place where I've done it all in the MMA space, and felt like there wasn't too many more challenges for me, and I just wanted to do something more than championships and money. And Donald Trump mentioned that he wanted to have a fight at the White House Garden, and that just seems like such a huge opportunity. I'm a very proud American. I have a lot of close friends that are in the military, and this is my act of I can't call it service, but just to be able to entertain the country and the world at this level at the White House, it just means the world to me. So I'm back.
Max Holloway knows he won't get a warm welcome in Louisiana. He's facing Dustin Poirier in Dustin's final fight, and it's happening in his hometown.
We're here, his last dance. We're here in Louisiana where it all started for him, and it feels just like any other main event, but at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna get booed come walking out come Saturday night. So I expect that though. That's just what it is. It comes to the territory. I said it before. If I was my last dance, I was in Hawaii. Even though Dustin Poirier is a likable fighter, and if the shoe was on the foot was in Hawaii, I'd hope my people would be booing his ass. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all must have forgot. Just here to remind people. A lot of people keep saying, keep putting me in the Dustin talk and being like, retire this, retire that. I'm like, brother, don't push that on me. I'm still here. I'm still competing, and there's a lot of fun fights here. Like I said, there's a new undisputed champion that we have some history with. There's a bunch of guys I have a history with here. So in the top 5. So life's good at 55. I can't wait. If we can go out there, do what we did at 300 here, that'd be amazing. Because a lot of people don't understand, UFC, people get mad, but UFC is in the entertainment business. And we're fighters, but this is entertainment, and it's all about moments. If I have my moment, who's to say that I'm not right back up right there for the next one? I had my moment at 300. I have a moment here. The sky's the limit, undisputed title or one away, whoever it is. Whatever we do, you just gotta make moments here, make history, and that's what I plan on.
Some fans continue to downplay Dustin Poirier's accomplishments because of his losses in title fights. On Israel Adesanya's YouTube channel, he reminded the fans what type of career Dustin had.
And I've always said this as well, because people try and discredit his win as a champion. I've said, bro, he is a champion no matter what. He's got a belt at his house, at his gym, sitting there to represent him as a champion at one point. So people who will try and say you never really became the undisputed. It's like, no, when you're the interim champion, you're the champion. He's had a career in the UFC that's second to none. Look, you'd be blessed to have the career, even half the career that Dustin's had in the UFC.
Renato Moicano made a decision. He walked away from a $200,000 settlement check. Moicano was eligible for compensation from the UFC antitrust lawsuit, but chose not to take it.
Yeah. I did not pay the money that they sent to the fighters. The how they call the lawsuit? Yeah.
Wait,
that's
hold on. So they sent you from the settlement. They sent you money and you didn't accept it.
Yeah, I just had to put my name over there, but I did not.
But when
take
they
it.
sent you the actual check, or you're saying you didn't sign it?
I did not sign it. You
don't believe in that. What kind of money are we talking?
This is like 200K
per person.
Depends on how many fights do you have.
You're saying you turned down that type of money? No, you didn't.
I'm telling you, you can look it up. Only 3% of the fighters refused the money.
Walk me through this. Like you physically had a check that was for that amount.
Look, what they did was somebody started a claim. I think it was Kang Lee.
But I'm saying you said no on the front end of being a part of it, or you said no when the check.
No, we don't. You both, because what happened is.
Okay.
The lawsuit would happen without me, without my consent,
Right.
But they went through saying that UFC did not pay the fighters fair enough. But this is like, let's say, you got a girl today and you her, and 2 years later he say, hey, the guy me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because that's what it is. You know,
Right. You agreed to it already.
I agree with, because I remember my first fight in
Agreed to
UFC
your fair market
was
value.
8-8, was 8-8 to fight, and then what they say is, hey, you know that 8-8 that was wrong with you because they take advantage of you. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, you have a girl and then somebody talk to the guy, hey, that guy abused you and this and that. So that's what I'm saying. And then they did the lawsuit, and the lawyer was calling me like every week.
Yeah.
And he was saying, hey, you have to sign that, you have to sign that. And even a girl went to the gym, to America Top. She says, hey, you have to sign that. I'm looking like to everybody that has the fair share. If you did not sign, they're gonna split your money on the other fighters, you know? They're not gonna get the money back.
Okay.
Of the 700 fighters, only 3 or 4 did not accept, but they don't say the
So
names.
you're one of only a handful.
Yes. I'm saying that because man, if you like what USA was created, like free market,
Yeah.
you have to, it's the same thing that I was saying about Ben Askren, you know, you have to do your part of the deal, you know, you have to, you cannot take advantage of people. But the problem is the mindset of people now is UFC is they can do that, you know. It's not like that, bro. You have to honor your part, you know, on the contract.
Yeah, I respect that.
You
bro.
know,
That-
but you know what? 100K, it's a lot of money, but we're working over here, right?
Yeah.
In 10 years, I believe that this podcast is going to be
Yeah.
great, and I will have this to tell, you know.
For sure.
Hey, one day, 10 years ago, I could have taken this money.
Bro, money's not everything at the end
It's
of the
not
day.
everything.
Patricio Pitbull admits he played it too safe in his UFC debut against Yair Rodriguez. Patricio said this time is going to be different.
Nessa boa, mas na luta
It was a
em
good
si,
experience in my debut, but I felt really calm and relaxed in there, and I think that wasn't a good thing. But I don't think I'm going to get a chance for that against Dan Ige.
primeiro porque a minha postura deve mudar, né? Eu fiquei muito usado.
Reality is that my fighting style was, adapted to fight 5 rounds as a champion for so long, and I think I had a more cadenced way of fighting, and now I'm fighting 3 rounds. I'm not the champion, so I think that was a mistake in the first round, so there's a bit of more of a sense of urgency to get things started in there, and I think Ige is also a guy who's not going to let me, sit and relax.
Ele é cara violento, mantém padrão.
He's really tough. We've seen a lot of patterns of his in training. I think he's got some holes in his grappling, but if it's up to me, I want to give a big show and keep the fight standing.
Eu vejo ele como o porteiro da divisão.
I see him as the division's gatekeeper. I think he really separates the good fighters from the great fighters, so I think he's a great jump into the division.
Rampage Jackson went live recently on Kick, and fans immediately asked one thing: stream with Vanderlei. Their 4-fight rivalry is MMA legendary.
Give y'all random. What? A Vanderlei? That nigga like me. How I'm a stream with because I don't like. Hold them hostage? The f with y'all. I'll tell y'all what y'all do. Y'all go and y'all spam Vanderlei's Instagram and tell him to come hang out with me on stream. Try to get me and Vanderlei to be friends because we never gonna fight again. So it's never gonna be a tiebreaker because we both too motherfuckers old. I don't never see that tiebreaker ever happening. That'd be dope if it could happen in boxing or something like that. But I'm okay with me and Vanderlei, my arch nemesis. Goddamn, how you say that word? My arch nemesis. Vanderlei Silva is my arch nemesis. Y'all know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I'd be happy if him and I just say tied 4-4.
New photos of Conor McGregor with a mystery woman have emerged again. The first set showed them together at the beach. Now additional images show the pair heading into a Florida restaurant the night before Conor's birthday.